On the southern region of Cindara lies the vast area known as the Wastelands. It is a region of many large cities burned black and stand in various states of dilapidation. The ruins were from an ancient war fought when the Federation was young against an invading force of giants. About to be overrun, the Federation unleashed its greatest elemental weapons against the invaders, and while the giants were stopped, the attacks poisoned the land, making it unlivable to future generations. Now great blackened storms churn in a sky poisoned by ancient weapons, and sometimes unleash raging hurricanes of toxic energy that can cover the entire region. Strangely, forests can still grow in the area, despite everything else having died off. Mostly pines, they are blackened as if roasted by an ancient elemental fire, and when new saplings grow, even they hold the color of pitch as if bearing the scars of the past. While the Federation has no shortage of toxic environments, many consider the Wastelands its worst region. A few will still brave the area in search of treasures, but none enter without protection or armored wagons and breathing gear. Even attempts to clean the region or provide protection spells has failed, rendering the region unmanageable. All magic used twists under the area's aura, and any spell that is cast becomes stifled by the environment, turning into a mana-rich toxic gas that only poisons the area further. However, those that are able to brave the wasteland can find thousands of unplundered ruins, their riches left untouched for generations. But in most cases, the buildings are packed with the skeletons of the past and careless scavengers who stayed too long and dug too deep. The Federation has erected giant walls of brick and stone, rising hundreds of feet high on both the eastern and western edges of the Wastelands. Garrisoned by soldiers and mercenaries across the Federation, they guard against the things within the Wastelands, more than trying to stop people from entering. Hordes of the ancient giants that once ravaged Cindara have risen as the undead and throw themselves at the walls trying to break through. Mindless monsters, they have only a taste for flesh and heave against the garrisons often in endless waves. The worst have vomit attacks, projectile acid or poisonous fumes. They belch onto the guards manning the walls, or in some cases hurl their vomit over the wall, drenching the soldiers on the other side. While most believe it's the Wasteland's aura of corruption that has raised the dead, no one truly knows their origins. All they can be sure of is the horde seems endless, and one day the walls will break, and the giants will flood the land like before, unless the source of their animation can be found. For more information on types of zombies, please refer to the necromancy section of the Exemplar Library.